This 26 Sports high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Phenomenal job by the Cadillac High School pep band, filling the bleachers over to our left here at Cadillac High School. Thursday night hoops here at Cadillac High School. Jay Simon alongside Kevin Gregory. Hannah Crouch directing the show for us from the truck. Wyatt Van Dynen, Rain Johnson Hill, Dakota Pike, and Leanna Carr on the cameras. Actually, I think I dropped Dakota's name, and he's not here tonight. Leanna Carr running the show up top. Big North boys basketball here in Cadillac, Petoskey Northmen and the Cadillac Vikings, as we are getting the starting lineups between these two teams. And as we jot these down, Kevin, you were particularly excited about one of the sophomores. We mentioned 10 seniors in the pregame on this Petoskey Northmen roster, but Danny Culp is a 6'7" sophomore who's already getting looks from Central Michigan, according to head coach Dennis Starkey.
Yes, he is. Oh, I love the high school kid pregame rituals. That's sweet. Yeah, watching them pregame warm-ups, kids got springs like you wouldn't believe. It's just an effortless. I mean, he's elbows over the rim, just dinking around in warm-up. So he's not starting tonight, which I find is odd, but can't wait to get a look at him.
The Vikings being introduced here. Love those little things. How long does it take them to dream that kind of stuff up? Did you do that in high school? We never did that in high school.
No, I was talking about that with a friend earlier. All the pregame and sideline shenanigans and antics and crowd stuff. It just seems like it gets more amped up over the years and the kids get more creative. It's pretty cool.
It's very cool. As the starters for the Vikings include a pair of sophomores in the backcourt, Keegan Brooks and Cooper Benson. Really, the Vikings go with a three-guard lineup along with Ethan Baker, probably one of the best on-ball defenders you'll find in the Big North. They also run out Cam McTaggart, who's their outside shooting threat. It's almost a four-guard, one-center offense that they run. And, of course, the big man in the middle, Quinn Crago, who at 6'6" does not often see anybody that he has to look eye to eye. However, Danny Culp at 6'7", Jake Lee at 6'5", Brandon Carson, who does start, senior at 6'6". So Crago getting to look somebody in the eye as he shakes hands for the opening tip tonight.
Yeah, we've seen many games this year where he's caught the ball and have 3 or 4 defenders around him, but he's still head and shoulders above them getting clean looks. Going to be a different story and a bigger challenge for him tonight.
Crago and Carson will tip. Crago wins it. And the Vikings will start things off. Just underway here, Big North boys hoops. Baker, Crago. Help defense comes from the weak side, but it's too late. And Quinn Crago with the floater on the baseline puts the Vikings up quickly, 2-0.
It's a good, strong move. Baseline, 2 guys on him, able to finesse it up over 2 of them. Nicely done.
And we're going to get a quick foul in the corner on Cam McTaggart. And if that's going to be the case, that's going to be rough going, because the Vikings' depth is largely at the 4 and 5 positions, not at 1, 2, and 3. Baker with a near weak side steal. Marion Wingster 3 straight touch passes. Wingster for 3. Well short. And the Viking crowd, student section, letting them hear it. Looks like a Red Wings kind of theme tonight for the Vikings, or pro athletes, I don't know. I can't tell. 3 ball. McTaggart, no good. Crago, though, with the big rebound. Baker left alone. Brooks. Here's Benson. Brooks will drive and misses the bunny. Good look there. There's a transition 3 as Jason Burr drains the long ball.
Nice quick stop and pop in transition. My favorite shot.
Burr at 6'3", too, can get that shot off even with a defender near him. Baker against Wingster. Uses the McTaggart pick. Benson. Baker back to Benson. Vikings using some good ball movement. Crago doesn't see the double team. Will go to the rim, lays it up and in.
Looked like Brandon Carson took a little flop on that one, didn't get the call. Sometimes that's not a bad move against Quinn.
Now we've seen just about everybody double Crago as Burr with a step back 3 knocks it down. We've seen just about every team double team Crago and sometimes triple team him. Petoskey did that the first time around. Crago had just 8 points and 6 boards. As they go to him again, that time he can't finish, and Cooper Benson's going to knock this out of bounds. But it looks like if the Northmen are going to double him, they're going to double him a beat or two after that initial pass, as they're letting Carson defend him straight up initially here.
One thing we noticed from Cadillac early is they're kind of packing a 2-3 instead of their traditional man-to-man to start the game.
Carson with the fall away. That was influenced by the presence of Crago. Benson with the rebound. Baker out to Benson. Here's a 16-footer. No good. Crago, though, with good position. Pump fake. And he'll draw the foul and go to the line for a couple of freebies.
I don't mind that shot by Benson at all if I'm Coach Benzenberg. You know, that's what Cadillac has been doing to open this game, is just have their 4 guards outside the top of the key, penetrate to the middle, kick out, penetrate to the middle, kick out, looking for either an open shot or a Quinn Crago touch on the block. And so that 15, 16-footer, they're going to have to take a couple of those to create some room. And then the big fundamental, getting that offensive board and a nice pump fake putback.
Yeah, that was a good-looking shot from Benson. That will fall as Crago with 2 smooth-looking freebies knots this one at 6 with 5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Evan Whitmore, the 6'3" senior, swung around. This is Aaron Lee. Burr for 3.
Dude, that's 3 in a row.
Jason Burr may literally be unconscious right now. 3 threes, 3 shots. 9-6, Petoskey, 4:40 to go here in the first.
I was watching him warm up during the halftime of the JV game, and he's stroking it in a shirt and tie. I had a feeling he'd be a bit of a shooter.
McTaggart left alone, misses the short one, and then trying to slap it out of the hands of Whitmore. And I think you thought the same thing. You pointed. Both of us thought that might have gone off Whitmore's leg, but official Mike Stump says, no, sir, Petoskey ball.
I'm friends with Mike, so I'll let that one slide.
Wingster against Baker. Baker takes it away. Telling you, he is a nightmare to handle the ball against. McTaggart down low to Crago. Carson rejected. Crago stays with it, and he's going to get the foul and go to the line. But Aaron Lee at 6'2", elevating to get that block. Crago, though, stays with it, and he earns a couple more freebies.
Yeah, that was a beautiful weak side block. Came over and helped side there, but you got to credit Quinn on that one. I thought he got hit before he even caught the ball, stuck with it, under control, and that's something that we talk about with him every broadcast, is the balance that kid has. You don't see him leaning or falling off balance too many times, and that creates a lot of easy shots for himself.
Well, the Northmen held Crago to just 8 points in the first matchup. 47-32 win by the Northmen. And Quinn with that deep knee bend already has matched that. 8 points. He's got all 8 for the Vikings. Just inside 4 minutes to go here in the first.
Well, if Cadillac's going to stay in this 2-3, you got to have your eyes on number 3 for Petoskey, Jason Burr.
Whitmore, top side for Wingster. Back to Lee, who'll take a 3 ball. Good box out there by Tyler Barczewski, who has checked into the game. Barczewski going to the rim, won't go. Rebounded by Lee. Aaron Lee, senior. Started 5 seniors, unsurprisingly, and now we're going to get a travel violation in the middle.
It's a
Whitmore
good call.
doesn't like it.
Barczewski got a hand on the ball there, created that tie-up, which caused the travel. So far, Cadillac, 3 bunnies that they missed. That's 6 points they'd like to have back. One on Keegan's drive, McTaggart from 2 feet, and Barczewski right there. They're getting great looks, but those are the ones you want to finish.
Barczewski between the circles. Down low to Crago, immediately collapsed on it. Northman do a nice job, though, getting out to McTaggart. Whitmore checking Barczewski. Barczewski, little hesitation dribble to Baker against Wingster, who's looking to repay Baker for the theft earlier. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Keegan Brooks, kick out. Barczewski thought about it, and they're going to say pick the pivot foot up.
Yeah, those are the ones that I really don't mind seeing my guys let fly. If they catch it in rhythm and there's nobody within 4 or 5 feet of them, I don't mind giving them a green light. Take 1 or 2 of those, see if we can't knock a few threes down early in the game.
Have you ever in your life caught a ball with nobody within 4 or 5 feet of you and not shot it?
No, I require 4 or 5 centimeters.
There's a great steal by McTaggart. Pass was intended for Jake Lee, one of 2 sophomores on this Northman roster. Here's a 3 from Brooks, back iron. And Barczewski going after, and it's going to actually go off of Jake Lee.
It's a good shot by Keegan. Cadillac's definitely going to want to knock a few of those down. Jason Burr helping about 10 feet off Keegan to help with Quinn, which I don't blame him. Quinn's doing really well down low, but leaving the Cadillac shooters wide open and daring them.
Crago, pump fake, gets Lee off the ground, but then he can't bring it in, and Burr can't collect the rebound. He had Wingster, the only player on the Petoskey roster listed under 6 foot at 5'10". You'd still be looking up at him.
For buddies, I'm going to let that go.
I like to point that out every chance I get. I'm sorry. Can't help it. Inside 2 minutes to go here in the first. Crago going to the rim and gets it to go.
That was a tough shot. You're driving baseline, going left. Fade off of 1 foot with 2 guys on you. Sweet touch.
Here's Danny Culp, baseline, out top side for Whitmore. Burr harassed by Baker, and now they're going to get Baker for the foul.
Yeah, that's our first look at Culp. Was excited to see him before the game. You can just tell by looking at him. I mean, he's got size, but he's young. He's a sophomore. Definitely going to fill out more in the next couple of years as he becomes junior and senior. And it's always exciting to see the progress the young guys make.
Well, Central's got a history of getting some top Big North players. Vikings in a little bit of a zone matchup here, 2-3. Culp showing range. Well, when you're 6'7", you can effortlessly dunk and then hit a 3. Well, Crago, before the shot, is going to draw the foul. So this will be Viking basketball under the hoop. It's a 12-10 Petoskey lead. All 12 points for the Northmen on 3-pointers. All 10 Viking points coming from Quinn Crago.
Yeah, if you're 6'7", Culp, and you can hit a 3-pointer consistently like that, it's no wonder they're looking at you at the next level.
Barczewski can't make the 3. Burr with the rebound. Here comes Whitmore. Inside a minute to go. 3 from the corner. Aaron Lee, no good. Strong rebound, though, by Jake Lee. Whitmore attacking the rim and gets it to go.
Great finish. Jumped into Quinn. Quinn held his ground, created the contact. That's a great no call and a solid finish.
30 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. Baker into the corner for Barczewski. Uses a Crago pick. Vinny Genema, who's checked into the game. Benson back to Baker. Barczewski into the paint, elevates, blocked, but into the hands of Vinny Genema, who lays it up and in.
Got his shot blocked. Vinny is Johnny on the spot, catching it in the air and shooting without coming down.
5 seconds. Burr, no good. Whitmore at the buzzer. Well, might have another shot here. Nope, there's the buzzer. I got fooled by the clock. Well, Jason Burr shows that he's human, but it is a 14 to 12 Petoskey lead after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back, second quarter coming up in a moment.